terms of how this is going to now pan out politically, especially at a time when Karnataka is all set to face assembly elections in the coming year. For more details, let's quickly go across to our guest, Mr. R.K. Upadhyay, who is a senior journalist and also joining me on this broadcast today. Mr. Upadhyay, we heard what the KPCC President D.K. Shivkumar has to say. He's clearly questioning why the BJP has problems. I'd like you to answer that question. Why should the BJP have problems?
No, I wouldn't like to take up, why BJP has an objection. And I think this whole concept of...
No, rather, why shouldn't the BJP have objections?
Okay, I mean, I don't know. See, it's a Congress party's business. So BJP shouldn't be, talking about it. But I would like to ask Shivkumar himself.
No, it is election time. They are going to talk about it.
Are you going to deny it? Yeah. So are you going to deny tickets to those who already won and, seeking re-election just because they can't pay 2 lakhs or they refuse to pay this 2 lakhs?
Right. No, they're calling it a filtering process.
After paying 2 lakhs,
what do you make of the argument being given? No, what do you make of the argument being given by D.K. Shivkumar that this is a filtering process, candidates who will not be able to pay 2 lakh rupees? So are you saying that the MLA ticket is now a matter of purchasing power?
No, filtering process meaning what? So somebody who can't afford even 2 lakhs will not be allowed to contest the election.
Right.
Is that the argument that he's making?
Right.
So if you don't have even 2 lakhs, you are not worth being a Congress candidate. Is that the argument he's putting forward? I mean, I find it very bizarre. Find it very bizarre that, you are asking somebody to deposit. Is it just a deposit which will be refunded or what is it? And 2 lakhs. What is this 2 lakhs? But people are spending crores of rupees on these elections. So are you going to get the right? See, the question as citizens we would like to know is, are you going to get the right kind of people to contest? Right. Will they be honest, sincere, straightforward? So then it's fine. We are not interested in whether you're collecting 2 lakhs or 4 lakhs or whatever. But are you going to make sure that these candidates stick to the Election Commission rules, that they cannot spend more than 40 lakhs in an assembly election? Does anyone stick to that rule?
R.K. Upadhyay, hold on to your thoughts. I'm also joined in by Raj Lakshmi Joshi, who's an author. Let me also go across to Raj Lakshmi. Raj Lakshmi, for a party that is now claiming to be a party for the poor and the needy and is going to work for the upliftment of the underprivileged, this move is certainly an elitist one and, of course, contradicts the kind of ideology that Congress is currently trying to peddle.
Yes, definitely, Anusha.
This is Akanksha, Raj.
Beg your pardon?
This is Akanksha. Please go ahead.
Okay. Akanksha, I'm so sorry. I find it absolutely amazing and amusing, how they are approaching the elections in this manner. Because this is something that, like you rightly pointed out, that, they talk about how they are going to be, serving the poor, how this is a party for the poor. And at the same time, they put in this condition. So this absolutely filters out everybody and anybody who cannot actually even manage to pay the 2 lakh rupees. So so it clearly means that the kind of capability or that doesn't really matter, but all that matters is money power. And it is not surprising because especially in Karnataka Congress, if you see that there are all these Karnataka leaders, Karnataka Congress leaders, they have been guilty and they have been found, with huge amounts of corruption. So that actually, I think, I don't think that the common man really stands a chance if anybody of them wants to actually be anywhere in the top ranks in the Congress. So that actually filters out all of them. So that democratic process that they are talking about, this Bharat Jodo and all of that, it all comes out as some kind of a farce. Because it clearly is a party for the privileged and they are actually kind of almost making it official now. R.K.
Upadhyay, the argument also being given by D.K. Shivkumar is that this fund will be used for the construction of a new building and will also be used for advertisement shortly before the assembly election. Is it the job of capable candidates who should ideally be chosen for their merit rather than their financial or paying capacity to ensure that advertisement money or construction of a building, that kind of fund or money required is paid by these candidates?
You see, what is this building fund? Because the Congress party have fairly good building already. So what is the building fund is talking about?
Right.
And about advertisements. I mean, this party which has to take care of all this. So, I mean, if you are going to fix this amount, if people who are very honest and straightforward and they're and if they're not able to pay this kind of a money, are you going to reject it? Is that your policy? Clearly showing that you are for people who have money. So instead of this, I would urge the Congress president to select the right kind of candidates so that people can elect them. You tell the electorate that these are the right kind of people. This is their credentials. Why we want you to elect these people. So that makes some sense. What is this 2 lakh? 2 lakhs may not be a very big amount these days, but then why impose this on candidates who have to be selected?
The clause, yes, exactly. I was coming to that. The clause, right? The clause that they are giving is that there will be a 50% discount for the SC/ST community candidates. But how can this just be based on assumption that, a capable candidate of a non-SC/ST community also has that paying capacity to pay that amount of 2 lakh rupees?
Precisely. I mean, the candidate may not have that kind of money.
Right.
So are you going to reject them because they don't have that kind of money? And what happens to all those? So we have already won. So are you going to insist that unless you pay this, we will not give you ticket? I also want to know: is this exclusive to what is happening in other states? Are they imposing this kind of condition in other states as well? Now, Himachal is going to elections. Gujarat is going to go for election. Do they have this policy there also? Or is it Kumar's, brainchild that it's being implemented in Karnataka?
Right. Raj Lakshmi Joshi, if I could bring you in on this, on what just R.K. Upadhyay said, the fact that, the Bharat Jodo Yatra received a very positive sort of a response in the state of Karnataka. They were riding rather high on that wave. They seem to have milked a lot out of the Pay CM, Say CM campaign as well at the same time. How do you see the timing of such a move coming from the KPCC? Do you think it has the potential to backfire for the Congress at a time when assembly elections are around the corner?
See, on one hand, they're trying to do some kind of optics with the Bharat Jodo Yatra. Yes, I would call it optics because we don't really know what exactly is the intention behind the yatra.
Right. Even if we were to go by the optics, let's consider the optics for hypothetically. But even if one were to consider those optics, I'm saying that, they seem to at least peddle the narrative that it worked very well in Karnataka. But such a move as far as selling the ticket for 2 lakh rupees is concerned, how do you think that will pan out for them?
Yes, that is what what I was trying to say is that it gives out very mixed signals and very confusing signals as to what exactly are they trying to do. Like you were saying, how do they expect people from the lower strata, people from say maybe the tribal communities, how are all of them expected to all be able to afford to be able to purchase this ticket? So this is like saying that your capability or your qualification doesn't really matter. All that matters is your money power. And if you're able to maybe campaign or if you're able to be among this top elite, then only you are able to be a leader in our party. That is how it is. So it is. They have always had this elitist kind of a thing where there is a lot of psychopathy also. So all of that actually seems to matter more than the capacity and the capability of the person. So that is exactly the reason why they are losing the elections also. Because I don't think that anybody who has any other qualification, they can actually make a mark. Just like for an example, I'll just speak about Mr. Tejasvi Surya on the other hand.